up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about something that I mentioned in a video last week as kind of the jury being out, but y'all, the jury is in and it is Judgment Day. Today we are talking about the new wash from HairStory. So the reason that I opted to try this, being my hair self that I am, is because I'm always looking for answers, you know what I mean? I was trying to figure out maybe what could be a better situation for the hair on my head because she's kind of sensitive. She's got a lot of feelings. We don't always agree. I thought maybe I would try something a little bit gentler. If you are unfamiliar with the new wash, it is literally a one bottle kind of solution that is supposed to replace your shampoo and your conditioner, and it doesn't have any kind of detergents in it. It is kind of just an oil clean where you're supposed to overhaul your regimen. It takes a little getting used to, and then once your hair and your scalp kind of adjust to the pH levels and everything like that, voila, you've got a brand new head of hair and it's going to be fantastic. And so I decided to opt into this, not just because I thought that that sounded like a fun experiment, but also because Jonathan Van Ness sold it to me and I love him. And so I had high hopes for the new wash. As you can see, I went in pretty shortly after filming that last video and I chopped all my hair off. And so you can see I sort of lost the battle to the really gnarly ends that I had anyway. I just kind of like decided to cut bait, so to speak, but I am so pleased with it. I don't think that that has anything to do with this shampoo. This is not obviously like a referendum on a shampoo that I had to chop off like hair that was probably like 3 years old on my head, you know what I mean? I'm not a fool. I don't think that those two things have anything to do with each other, but figured I should say it. So the new wash for new hair. Imagine a future when you can wash, condition, detangle, and repair your hair using only one product. Your shower would be so much tidier and your regimen so much simpler. Well, the future has arrived, so go ahead and toss all those bottles gathering dust in your bathroom because new wash cleans hair with a proprietary blend of essential oils and naturally derived saturated cleansers. No detergents or synthetic compounds. It conditions hair at the same time and leaves it tangle-free. Over time, it revives hair abused by detergent, damaged by bleach, and fried by heat styling. If that wasn't enough, color lasts far longer and troubled scalp becomes so much happier. I want to see some of because the good reviews are like, oh, it really works. Like, cool, awesome, great. I used this product for probably 3 to 4 weeks, and I looked at videos on how to fix my hair from being greasy, and I tried massaging my hair a lot, but it never seemed to work for me. It just left me with my hair looking and feeling greasy like I hadn't washed it. I love the idea of new wash, but I found that it left a greasy residue and built up over time. I tend to take baths rather than a shower, and I have very low water pressure. It may be that this product only works for those who shower and have high water pressure, so that the oils can be effectively rinsed away. Made my hair greasy and scalp dry, even though I followed the directions precisely. Won't buy it again. The first time I used it, it was fab. My hair felt weightless and so thick, but every time after that, I would have really greasy hair. I tried to only use a small amount, tried washing it out for longer. I tried other things, but over time, it would be very oily as if I hadn't washed it in ages. So, when I had been using it probably about 10, 12 days, I threw in the towel. Guys, for my hair type, for being a bleach blonde, got really not a lot of hair on my head kind of thing, plus this was also before I chopped it off, so I did have, you know, another 4 inches of kind of manky old hair. This just couldn't account for everything. I found that for the first time in my life, my hair was greasy. I don't get greasy hair. I was actually really confident in this because my entire physical constitution of my body, my face, my hair, all of it is outrageously dehydrated. Like, I'm always dehydrated. I do not retain water. My skin is always dry. My hair is always dry. I was like, give me all the nutrition. Nourish me, new wash, okay? This made my hair somehow dry and greasy at the same time. And it got worse the longer that I used it. So the first time I used it, it was okay, and I just never really saw it improve. Maybe I could round the corner on it, you know what I mean? But I found that as I was trying to style my hair, I was doing more damage than good because, at least in the short term, probably by this shampoo situation standards, my hair was virtually unstylable. So, you know, even if it requires waiting for this shampoo to work, or this wash to work, In the meantime, I was doing a lot of damage to my hair just trying to sort of wrestle it into submission. I was using more product because my hair was so greasy at the roots. I was thinking, well, you know, when I do finally get this to work, I'll at least be able to advise people when I make a video about it, like, you know, go ahead and kind of bridge the gap with dry shampoo to make sure that your hair just doesn't look greasy in the meantime while your scalp is adjusting or things like that. But I found that using that dry shampoo, drying my scalp out, but also making my hair greasy, it exacerbated my psoriasis and it exacerbated kind of clogged pores around my hairline. I started getting really bad breakouts around my hairline, and it made my ends, which were pretty damaged already, but I was kind of hoping this would help with, it made my ends really like excruciatingly dry. Like I would be styling my hair and I just had to tie it back every day because it was so greasy on top, and then the ends were just like this gross, like mangled situation. And so yes, full disclosure and full accountability, I own the fact that that bottom 4 inches was dead. Like that, it needed to go anyway, but I will say that a really good conditioner after a nice sulfate-free shampoo would leave it feeling a lot better than something like this. I just don't think that this has the intelligence built in to work on every hair type. You know what I mean? And we are all different. I know that it's easy to discount a review on their website that says something like, I tend to take baths, not showers. It's saying like, okay, you're under special circumstances. You know what I mean? Like, why aren't you normal? But we're all under special circumstances. You know what I mean? Like, no one person's hair is the same as another person's hair. And so telling me that this is going to just start communicating with my biology in a different way and solve all my problems, it's a nice thought, and it's obviously working for some people, but me and my extremely prone to being weighed down hair, we just didn't get along. And I can see it now. I can hear the comments already being like, well, you're supposed to use it for longer. Like, you didn't use it long enough. Like 10 days, 2 weeks isn't enough. I am the kind of person who needs my hair to feel clean. This feels like, you know what? This feels like someone trying to monetize on the no poo method. That's what this feels like. So the no poo method is essentially using your natural oils and just water and sort of scrubbing your scalp. That's okay. So the instructions here say, coat all hair with the new wash, massage scalp vigorously with fingertips like crazy, massage some more, do your shower routine, rinse, rinse, rinse. Use your hands like squeegees, and repeat if you're naturally oily or use lots of products or if you just want to. So this does require some kind of like tactile work, you know what I mean? But y'all, I did hair for a long time. I know how to give a really good scalp massage, and I just took the opportunity to give myself a good, like, you know, 2 or 3 minutes solid, like, scalp massage. I even just kind of, like, used my nails, like, right around my hairline and stuff like that to make sure I was really loosening things up, but it made things worse. It made my psoriasis worse, it made my scalp really angry, and it just didn't do what it said it was going to do, and I feel like that was the exact same results that I got when I used the no poo method. So I've tried just about everything to cure my psoriasis, short of all of the medicine that I'm on now. Like, I'm having to take a lot of medicine now because, you know, pretty much any, like, holistic solution just wasn't a solution. When I tried the no poo method a long time ago, I probably went a couple of weeks doing it, and I did. I just got sort of the oily scalp and the dry ends and just the hair clumped together, and it makes my hair so much harder to style that I end up kind of doing too much anyway. I just have different expectations for my hair. So if you have thick hair that can kind of take some flexibility, like it's always sort of felt like it was on your side, you know what I mean? Like, hey, you know, I've got my problems here and there, but my hair's always been on my side. Like, maybe this would work for you, but for a girl who kind of has to do a lot of work to even make it look like I have hair on my head to begin with, because it's just so flat and so kind of like sensitive and porous, I think that the porosity of my hair from my blonde and everything like that, it just didn't communicate with this very well. So I don't want to speak for everybody because I don't necessarily think that this is a bad product, but if you are like me and you just have an overall really dry constitution, like your skin, your body, your hair, your face, whatever, it just tends to be really dry, this is gonna kind of shock you because it's gonna probably make your hair greasy for the first time in your life. I just found that for all of the grease, I didn't get any nourishment. You know what I mean? There was no conditioning feeling. It was just kind of like weight. So I'm sorry, Jonathan Van Ness, but I'm gonna have to give the new wash a hard pass. This is not getting my stamp of approval. You have to pay to return this? Like, you have to pay their shipping and everything to return this because they're like, no, keep trying, we promise it'll work. But I think I'm probably going to return this. I almost never return things, you guys. Like, I still have all my Juice Beauty and I'm never gonna use it again. It's terrible. But this just wasn't, it just didn't. I can't, like, in good conscience, recommend this to anybody who has my hair type. So if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. If you want to keep hanging out with me on this channel, hit the button down below and subscribe. I would love it if you did. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.